viewers, that was 118. Welcome to another World of Tanks replays video. As is with tradition with these replays videos these days, I have two replays for you in the same vehicle, being driven by the same player. In this one, the player in question is Stiggie, and the vehicle in question is the Tortoise, Tier 9, British tank destroyer, which, up until the latest patch, had the highest DPM in the game. It's now the Badger, of course, but I don't think that has significantly more DPM. Anyway, let's not worry about that too much, because this replay was from the previous patch, 9.20.1. The replay that follows is from the current patch, 9.21. Serene Coast is the map here, and it's a Tier 9 battle. Missed a couple of shots there, but could only see a slight slither of them. The M46 pattern and the T20. Can you see them from back here? Pattern. LTGB is going to get himself killed. There's a Tiger over there now as well. Oh, is the T20 popping over? I think he is. Zooms in a bit more. T20 got tracked, and whoever tracked him, which I think was the IU-251, just got all that tracking damage. Although he's getting shot at. The LTTB is dead, predictably. There's an AT-7 at the back somewhere, and there are a couple of light tanks rushing in to try and finish off the RU-251. Goes for the gun port, or the secondary gun, I can't remember which one is which. Manages to go through. Of course, it's the other way around from the AT-8, and I get confused. It's the Tiger. He's not really worried about the Tiger penning him, especially not from this range. 1375 didn't really. What is he doing? Obviously, he's never met a Tortoise before, because I don't think you'd do that, knowing what a Tortoise can do. Doesn't really matter what you are, really. Tortoise will beat you in a simple one-on-one fight like that. Just from the mad DPM that this thing gets. 440 alpha damage with a reload time that is, well, leaves a lot, an awful lot to be desired in all other tank destroyers, basically. And of course, thick frontal armor. More so in the latest update with the introduction of the Badger and the replacement of the Death Star. The line in general has received an armor buff, apart from the 82 at Tier 5, which had too much armor, really. '87's moved down, but he's moved down such that Stiggie can't actually shoot him from this position. The I-251's going looking for the Tiger again, and he's found the Tiger. And he's killed the Tiger. The pattern's run away. Oh, an enemy Tortoise. Stiggie's been spotted, presumably by the batch at 12T. Snipes the cupola of the Tortoise, who fires back, and Stiggie only blocks 230 damage from him, which means the Tortoise over there does not have the top gun. In fact, he has the gun from the AT-15, doing only 230 alpha damage. And being British, of course, the Tortoise has really rather good accuracy, which means Stiggie managed to hit his cupola with every shot he fired, virtually. Now, The 87 is down, but there's a WZ-121GFT. Let's put a shot into him. Tortoise also has a very good gun arc as well. It's worth mentioning that. You can traverse the gun quite far left and right without having to turn the hull, which is very useful for angling the armour. Even more useful now that the armour's been significantly buffed. There's the pattern again. To the WZ and gets one in. WZ definitely can punch better, but can't punch anywhere near as quickly. So WZ was wise to get out of there after he fired his shot. And the pattern really underestimated the rate of fire of the Tortoise there. And he got punished for it. There's the enemy RU-251. Not entirely sure what he's doing back there. I think he might be AFK actually. Shows how sneaky a light tank like that can be when it's not moving. Just farming free damage right now. With the T-71. Oh, there's the WZ, and he's gone. WZ thought he was in cover from the Tortoise. No. Stiggie started this match with 29 armor-piercing shells, and he's only got 4 of them left. So why, Stiggie? Seriously, 29? Just pick out one of those APCR shells and put them back in to the AP. Make it 30 and 12. It's better than 29 and 13. Me and Spill care too much about that. Having nice numbers, ending in 0s and 5s wherever possible. Which really spoils the SU-85B for me, because that gets 43 rounds. Oh, there's a UDES. And, well, yeah, bye UDES. Another shot and you are dead. T-71 DA just died in the middle of the map, so is the Object 430 version 2. The M46 pattern is a one-shot kill. Never mind. The M46 pattern is dead. The RU-251 got behind him. Has now found the artillery. The inevitable rage in chat from the Object 432 aimed at the RU-251, who has now killed the artillery as well. The UDES is trying to fight him. Meanwhile, Stiggie's found the Ho. He's got 2 remaining AP shells. Sturdy Mill's over there, but he's not in a position to shoot Stiggie, so doesn't have to worry about Sturdy Mill right now. Last round of armor piercing coming up. And it went through. Now he's down to the APCR. The Ho is not going to stand a great deal of chance bouncing those shells. Or shouldn't anyway. Of course, Stiggie has to hit first. Then it'll work. Just one more shot needed. Although artillery can take the honour. It's just the UDES left. And there he is. Repair the track. Miss. UDES missed. Virtually probably the most accurate tier 8 tank destroyer. Mr. Tortoise. Yeah. That is as bad as it sounds. objective I've once got used. So there we are. Good match by Stiggie, the Tortoise. And that was a first class in the previous patch course. Bruiser, Fire for Effect, Confederate Steel Wall, and High Caliber. He did 7,990 damage, 2 kills, 1,310 base experience. I do not know what's going wrong here, why there are things missing, but it doesn't matter, it still shows us the relevant values. 1,735 damage blocked, 474 resistance damage, 19,978 credits profit with the premium account. I think that's probably the first time I've ever said that after that lot, if that makes sense. I usually say that first, don't I? I don't know, I can't remember. I've done so many of these. So, yeah, DPM God, no shit. I think it's time now to move on to the other replay from the current patch. Let's see what he did. Continuing on then, Stiggie's now driving Tortoise on Westfield. It's the tier 9 battle again. Let's see how quickly he can build up the damage this time. I don't know how long Stiggie's had the Tortoise, but he's already got a mark of excellence on it. Oh yeah, traditional American heavy tank, completely ignoring a Tortoise, which is not a good strategy. T-34. I don't know what. I don't know what's going through his head right now. Really don't. IKB 90. Does he have Panther 2? Hit him again. He's trying to run away. No, well, there's none of that. Could have hit the IKV blind there. This Tiger 2 doesn't know what's coming. Right in the side of the head. And that's a stock Tiger 2 as well. Wasn't quite fast enough with the reload, ironically, to show them that patch at 12 T's he crossed. Doesn't matter. Put one into the knee instead. Then one into the T29. He's got the attention of virtually the whole enemy team right now. This buffed version of the Tortoise, however, I'm not sure it's going to matter that much. You only need to fire an explosive because they've got a dirt gun, but apart from that, not really anything can damage the Tortoise from the front anymore. Not in a tier 9 battle anyway. It's another one into an OHO and another one into the T29, no, Target 2. Notices this Jeff on his side. Turns his attention and then puts one into the Yag Tiger. The Tiger 2 manages to bounce off the side or rear or something. Up to the Tiger 2's turret. Especially that turret is extremely weak. That KB3 does not have the gun depression to fight along this ridge line. Not against the Tortoise anyway. Oh, there's the Jeff. In the head, yes. Let's get over the Yag Tiger. The Yag Tiger's not paying attention. Let's kill the Tiger 2 instead. There we go. Now, what next? What's the Jeff doing? Oh, the Jeff has run into a building. Oh, how terrible. That kills the Yag Tiger as well. Now he doesn't have anything on his flank. He can turn his attention fully to this side, take out the Oni, then put another one into the T-29. Another one into the T-29. These allies are all crowded around as well. These enemies are surrounded. Kills the Oni. Kills the KB3. Kills the T-29. This is just a massacre. Down to 1 armor piercing. Which he puts into the Air Panther. No, he did not do 728 damage with that shot. Just happened to connect a shell at the same time as someone else. Looks like the previous the shell he took blind on that thing didn't hit, because he hit him before. And that thing only has so much health. Hits him a second time though. Doesn't get a kill, and the T-25-2 over the other side of the map has been destroyed. That was seal clubbing in a Tortoise. Well, yeah, that's the new and improved Tortoise. It's back into its former glory again. It's nice to see. Now that, unsurprisingly, was an ace tanker. Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shell-Proof, Radley Walters Medal, High Caliber, and Top Gun. 9,443 damage done, 9 kills, 1,915 base experience. That is a lot. That is shit tons of base XP. Getting anywhere near 2,000 these days is incredibly rare. 2,380 damage blocked, 605 assistance, 123,904 credits profit with premium account, although that would obviously be with the bonuses that everyone's getting from the Holiday Ops event. I mean, that's tier 8 premium territory when you have a monster game like this. And all that damage in 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Such a fast-paced game. And, well, clearly, if you've got things to shoot at the whole time and you're in a Tortoise, it's going to be a fast-paced game. Especially if they can't really do anything to you in return. I mean, I think the only damage you took there was from a frontal high explosive shell from an Oni and a side shot from a Jeff. Things that you'd expect to take damage from, but nothing else. And that is the end of this video. I certainly enjoyed watching those replays. The Tortoise is such a beast of a tank, and even more so now that it's had its armor buff, and it's back to sort of what it used to be. Since everything is getting armor buffs and the pen buffs these days, it's going to go on forever until something has 1,000 millimeters of pen and 1,000 millimeters of armor, probably. Maybe I exaggerate a bit. Probably. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, viewers. And as always, good luck on that battlefield, or with whatever games you're playing, and I'll see you next time.